A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to episode 6 of the DSD session. Into this session, we are going to deal with multiplexing of cascading of multiplexers. Multiplexers is nothing but your mux, which we have discussed in our previous sessions. Okay, so into this basically what we are going to do is we are going to expand the range of inputs. Okay, for example, I have an 8:1 multiplexer, but I want to have a 16:1 multiplexer. Then what should I do? Okay, so this is called as, so such a case we are going to consider with what? Cascading of multiplexers. Okay, so here we have mentioned a session over here. Okay, for example, design a 16:1 multiplexer using an 8:1 multiplexer. Okay, it means there are 8 inputs, but how much do you require? You require 16 inputs. Therefore, what we are going to do, we are going to use 2 multiplexers and then we are going to cascade it. So how is that we are done? This is given over here. So this is your multiplexer 1, this is your multiplexer 2. So how much? What is the input? 8:1. This is how much? This is 8:1, right? So see here, 8:1. 8 means what? 8 is nothing but 2�3. It means how many select lines you need to have? You need to have 3 select lines. So S0, S1 and S2 for this. Similarly, S0, S1 and S2 for this. We have 3 select lines over here. Okay, 8 means 8 inputs. So I have 8 inputs. 1, I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I6, I7. So 8, 0 to 7 means how much? 8. Similarly, 0 to 7, 8 inputs. So these are my inputs of my first mux and these are the inputs of the second mux. Right, now these are the 3 select lines of the first mux and the second mux. So here y1 and y2. So what are those? Those are nothing but the outputs of the thing. Then what else do you require? You require one more pin called as your enable pin. Okay, that is mentioned over here. So this is nothing but your enable pin. So you can see we have connected a NOT gate to your enable pin. Why? We are going to discuss it later. What we have done is the outputs of both of them is odd and we get one output. Therefore, this configuration is how much? 8 inputs plus 8 inputs. How much do you have? 16 inputs. How many inputs? 16 inputs, 1 output. So how have we done? Using 2 mux of 8:1 mux. Right? 2 pins of 8:1 mux. Okay, so let us see how we have configured this. So what we have done is 16 means how much? 2⁴ means you need to have 4 select lines, right? I have only 3, so I need to have one more select line. What to do with that? So that is done with this enable pin. Okay, so S0 is tapped to S0, S1 is tapped to S1, S2 is tapped to S2. This enable pin is tapped. Okay, so here this is E and here what do you get? You get it as E bar. That both enable pins of these are connected with the help of a NOT gate. Okay, and hence this is S0. So this is one select line. This is S1. 2 select line, this is S2, third select line, and this is nothing but your S3, the fourth select line. So 16:1, very good. We have done how many inputs? 16 inputs. How many enable pins? There are 4 enable pins. How many outputs do you have? There is 1 output. Okay, so basically how it works, now we are going to consider this. How it works is, when I give enable with 1, so if I give 1 over here, it means what? Okay, if I give 1 over here, what is the output to this? The output to this is 0. Okay, means when this is 0, this whole mux, that is mux 2, is disabled. Which mux is enabled? This mux is enabled. Okay, it means D1 to D7, all these inputs are disabled. Why? Because see here, 6, 8 and 8 inputs. I have named this D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8, 9, 10, 11 up till 15. 0 to 15 means how many? 16. Right, so what I have done is, if you give a 1 here, what do you get? You get the output as 0 here. Why? Because it is a NOT gate. When 1 is here means this is enabled and this is disabled. When you give 0 here, you have a 1 here, means this mux is enabled and this mux is disabled. Okay, when this mux is enabled, inputs from 0 to 7 are enabled, inputs from 8 to 15 are disabled. Now when I have 1 here and 0 here, it means this is enabled, this is disabled. Avaga input 8 to 15 are enabled, whereas these inputs are disabled. Okay, so this is the working of your cascading of the multiplexers. Now let us go ahead with the next topic, that is using multiplexers as Boolean function generators. Okay, what we are going to do, we'll just take an example and we will understand. This session is very important from your exam point of view. Why? Because many questions from this part will be given into your exams, but it is very easy. Okay, for example, implement of given function using multiplexer. So what is that you're given with? What is that you're given with? You're given with a function f of x, y, z is equal to summation 0, 2, 6 and 7. Okay, so which is the biggest? 3 inputs, means 2 raised to 3. So how many input lines do you have? 8 input lines. And how many output do you have? You have 1 output. So therefore I have drawn a mux, okay, which has 8 input lines, 1, 0 to 7, means how many? 8. How many output do I have? I have 1 output. 2 raised to 3 means how many select lines I need to have? I need to have 3 select lines. So I have put 3 select lines, S0, S1 and S2. Okay, so now as you can see here, 0, 2, 6, 7 are there. So therefore what I am going to do is, it means this is min term, summation is given, means what it is? This is basically a min term. Means min term is what? It is happy with logic what? It is happy with logic 1. Means all the other terms will be at logic 0, but only these 1, 0, 2, 6, 7 will be at logic 1. Right? So 0, I have tabbed it over here, 0. This is 2. This is what? 6. And this is what? 7. So these are all connected to 1. The remaining terms, that is the left out terms, 1, Miktu, 3, 4, 5, all this we are going to tap and we are going to give it to 0. 0 means what? Ground means what? Ground means 0. So therefore I have connected it to 0. 3 select lines, x, y, z. I am giving the select lines over here. Now let us see another example. So instead of giving with a function, here what you are given with? You are given with a truth table. So what he says, implement the Boolean function represented by a truth table using the multiplexer. So how many inputs do you have? A, B, C, means 3 inputs. So how many output do you have? Only 1 output. Means how many? 2 raised to 3, means how many? 8. So this is a 8 is to 1 mux. How many enable lines you have? How many select lines do you have? 3 select lines, right? So I have drawn a mux. Okay, so 8 input means what? 0 to 7. 8 input lines. How many output? I have 1 output. How many select lines? I have 3 select lines, S0, S1 and S2. So in place of S0, S1 and S2, I am going to provide it with A, B and C. So A, B and C I have given. Okay, so here in this truth table you can see, this is 0, 0, 0 means what? 1. This is the decimal value which I have written it over here. 0, 0, 0 means what? 0. This is 1. This is 2. This is 2 plus 1, 3. This is 4. 4 plus 1, 5. This is 5. This is 6. 5, 6. This is 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. So now this is a min term, right? So 1, wherever you have 1, I have put a tick marker. So output, this is 0, fine. So this is 1, I have put a tick. This is a tick. This is a 1 tick, 1 more tick. So this 1 is at what input? Decimal value 1, 2, 5, 6. So if I write it in the form of function, I can write it as f of A, B, C is equal to summation m of. So what should I write? This is 1, this is 2, this is 5 and this is 6. So 1, 2, 5 and 6. So it means these terms I have to evaluate to 1. The left order terms I have to evaluate to what value? 0 value. So I have done the same thing. So see here, 1, 2, 5 and this is what? Not 6, this is 7. I'm sorry. Okay, this is 7. So 1, 2, 5 and 7 I have tapped it and I have given it to logic 1. The left out terms, that is 0, 3, 4 and 6, this I have given it to 0. So thus I have implemented this function. Okay, next today let us take another function which a different aspect. So what is given? Implement the following boolean function using a 4:1 multiplexer. Okay, it means it is how much? 4:1 multiplexer, but how many inputs are given? A, B, C, 3 inputs. This is equal to what? Summation M of 1, 3, 5 and 6. How much you are given with? 4:1. So here how many inputs are there? 3 inputs. It means 2 raised to 3. So how many you have? You have 8:2. You need how much? 8:1 multiplexer, but you are only given with a 4:1 multiplexer. Then how to design this? That we are going to see it over here. So whenever you have something like this, so what you have to do is, they have given 4:1 multiplexer. So 4:1 means how much? You will have 4 input lines, 1 output line. So you will draw a table like this. Okay, so D0, D1, D2, D3. It means these are what? These are nothing but your input. For 1, 2, 3, 4 input.